like Miley Cyrus before she went quicker.
I want this blanket. Crack showing.
Got you.
Thanks, boo. Hey! My name is Mia, and this is my good friend Lauren. You can call her Lo. Because we are going to answer some questions for you. It's easier to give advice than to take it, so we're handing it out. So let's just start this. Do you want to introduce yourself? Do you want to say anything? Like, what are your interests? What do you do? Do you come here often?
I do visit this nice room very often because they're my best friends. But I don't know. What should I say about myself?
So she's really cool. She's into nonprofits. She's totally going to Italy to study abroad, and she's just rocking. So basically, that's all you need to know.
That's a really good description.
That should be your Twitter bio. First question. At school, I feel secluded. I have a group of friends who are popular, but they're all into kissing and bitching most of the time. However, acting at school isn't considered cool. It upsets me that they don't get me. How can I survive secondary school for a couple more years without people taking the mick out of my acting? Okay, so she is the lead role in her school play. Congratulations!
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good for you, okay? No, don't let anybody steal your shine. People are literally joy stealers. It's a real thing. People just don't like to see other people happy, especially when they're miserable. If it's not cool to them, it doesn't matter. Because one, literally, you're gonna graduate high school in a few years and you're never gonna see these people again if you don't want to.
You don't have, I promise you, you don't have to see them. I mean, if they're your friends, then they should be happy for you, and you should drop them if they're not happy for you, because this is an awesome opportunity for you, especially if it's what you love to do.
Make friends in your play.
Yeah.
I did theater in high school. I met friends in drama, and they ended up being really cool people, and I still talk to them. Just go where you're happy, and happiness will follow. That's my advice for that.
That's really good advice, man.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh my god.
And good luck. You will rock the school play.
Wait,
do great.
break a
leg. Oh my gosh.
But I'm 18, I'm almost certain I'm gay, but I feel like it's too late to come out of the closet.
It's never too late.
Never too late to be who you are.
And there will always be people who accept you. Always. I accept you.
A lot of people waited until college to come out. If you plan on going to college, when you grow up and you become an adult, it's your time to like step out of your zone and like become the person you want to be. So trust me, 18 is like the only beginning, or the beginning of your life. Social media is really like honestly an amazing thing, and you can find people who are going through the same thing as you and talk and be friends and create a network.
Never too late. I'm proud of you. Another nod. And now, how on earth do you decide where to go to college?
Who
it's
accepts
hard.
you?
Oh man, I had the worst time. If you know what you want to do, go where they have the best program for that. If you're happy with what you're doing, you're going to be happy wherever you are, and everything's going to fall into place if you like what you're doing in your life. If you don't know what you want to do, go where there's a lot of options, and go where you feel at home.
I mean, I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Even if you have to transfer at one point, like it'll work out. You'll find out what you want to do.
I would say take into consideration all the factors though. You do. You gotta do your homework. Always help financially, but be smart about that. You don't want to be paying off debt forever. If you go to school out of state, just make sure it's like a really freaking good reason. Everything happens for a reason. I strongly believe in that too. This is great. Okay, from Anon. Is it weird that I don't have a boyfriend and I'm in college?
Girl.
How do I get a boyfriend? There's a guy I like, but I need help talking to him. I'm trying to see if he likes me. It'd be awesome if this was in your video. Let's break this down. This is a great question. Is it weird that I don't have a boyfriend and I'm in college? No.
You're looking at 2 examples, right?
Single AF. Society really places this pressure on girls and guys to have a significant other all the time. And here's the thing. You don't have to. We are so young, and I think there's so much pressure to grow up so fast, when in reality, this is your time to be selfish. This is your time to explore for yourself, to see what you want to do with your life, like what you're interested in. Like, you don't need anybody. I believe that if you find the person that you think is right for you and you really like them and it's working out, the timing's right, go for it. I'm so happy for you, but do not be on the search. There's no reason for that, and that's so forced. And like, who wants to fall in love that way when you're looking and you feel like you have to be in love with them? Like, your time will come.
So busy right now, being in second year of college, that I couldn't imagine having a boyfriend. Not that, you know, it's something I would dislike, but there's so much going on. There's clubs you do, there's classes, oh my gosh, your friends. You don't have to have a boyfriend. I didn't want to say that.
Do what you want. It's not weird though. How do I get a boyfriend?
Be yourself.
Is it like you then?
Then
on to the next.
This might catch some hate. Oh, okay, you're not gonna find me. Can I say the word keg?
Keg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna like find your soulmate sitting next to a keg, asking if you want a beer. Dripping.
You may, but it's not like. There's a guy I like, but I need help talking to him and trying to see if he likes me. Ooh. Talk about like class. No, that sounds stupid, but start with, small talk. And then from there, if you have a true connection, hang out. First start like hang out in a group, like find a group of friends, hang out with them. Go to like a school activity together, like if it's like extra credit for class, do that. You don't have to like go on a date or anything.
I do have one piece of advice that's like, this is important, ladies. Don't friend request him if you haven't talked to him. Don't know all of it.
Okay, if a guy likes you, it's hard to tell at first because sometimes guys can be flirty with like a bunch of different people. But 1, obviously he's gonna be flirty with you. 2, he might be a little touchy with you. He might be like, oh my god, oh, touch. Grab. Just kidding.
That happens.
He's gonna want to talk to you. He's gonna make an effort to talk to you.
Or he'll make an effort to make more of a conversation with you.
And if he's not playing hard to get. He literally just doesn't want to talk to you. Guys are pretty straightforward. I don't really think guys play hard to get. Sometimes they do, but if they do, it's not they're gonna like not talk to you. They're not gonna just like stop, like not ever text you back. Like that means he doesn't like you. And don't be that annoying girl who like keeps talking to him. I like it. Also, like third option, just straight up tell him. Yeah, what can you lose? Unless he's like, oh, you're friends.
That's a whole different situation. That's another Q&A.
Yeah, if you want to ask about that, just let us know.
My friend told me about a year ago that she thinks she has depression. I asked her again recently about it and she said she hadn't gone to a doctor or anything. I sometimes see really bad scratches around her wrists. Not like suicide cuts, but cuts that hurt. And she just makes up an excuse. Please help me out. I have a couple of friends who've been through this. The first step is obviously to try to talk to them yourself. Hey, like, I think you should go get help, or like what's going on. And then if it becomes really bad, cutting's this very serious thing, then you should let somebody know. They might be mad at you for a while, but it's in their best interest.
I've had this experience too. First thing I would do, like Lauren said, definitely try and talk to them like yourself first. Like make yourself open to them. Let them know that you're trusting and that they can confide in you, and just make them feel like welcome and warm, and so they like open up. With my personal situation, I didn't want to offer for them to get help right away because I didn't want to like scare them, but I just kind of like wanted her to open up to me. And when she opened up to me, then I was like, it's gonna be okay. I try to like relate to her, like everybody feels this way sometimes, but I know it's like getting serious for you. And then like after you talk about it for a while, if it's still happening, I would say, hey, like I think you should go get help. I'll go with you. That will help them. Like I can help you get help. Like when I did, I sent her all these phone numbers in case you needed to call. Let them know that you're there for them, basically. And then if it gets really bad, still continuing and not doing anything about it, then I would definitely, basically, it's kind of your responsibility to tell somebody. I hope your friend gets better, and I hope you get through this.
What do you do to get over a guy that played you? Oh, that dirty dog.
This is hard.
You
Sorry,
so
is this
snuggly.
serious?
Okay.
Do you want some? Can we have tea next time and be like...
Coffee, girl, you know coffee.
Coffee.
Oh my god, what happened to my nail polish?
I was looking at that, I was like...
You have to take all that energy, that hatred. Hate is bad, but anger you have inside, and just like...
But it's possible.
Put it into you. Put it into the things you're doing. Be like, I'm gonna turn this into like bettering myself, so that when he looks back and realizes how dumb he is, he'll be like, damn, I really messed up.
That's really good.
I've had this very problem, but that's besides the point.
I've literally been played by like every guy.
It's a common feature.
It's common.
It's not the end of the world. It's really not. For the longest time I thought it was, and then it's not.
You'll get over it, and you'll find somebody new probably, and that's gonna be great. So you can always look forward to that, and light lots of candles. Eat lots of cookies. Plants thing.
I know. This is how I feel about this week.
Cut off all communication with them. This is how seriously.
Mamma mia. No, you were saying something really good.
Was I?
Yeah.
Cut off all communication with them. Or don't text him. Like, again, or call him. And let me just say this, even when you're like, I think I'm ready to just be friends with him again or talk to him again, I promise you you're not. You need to wait until you feel that way, like, until the third time. I really like what you said. I never thought about put your energy into other things.
Into things that you love to do, but like 100 times better, and with all that energy, and he'll look back and regret his life.
And then when you're ready to finally talk to him, look super hot and make him jealous. Yeah, you could have had all this though. Sorry. In a relationship, does the guy have to put his girlfriend's picture on Instagram or other social media sites? He's under no obligation to do that, but I think like if you guys have been dating for a while and it's like he doesn't put any pictures of you guys, it's kind of sketch. Like you want to show off your woman to the world. Come on. That's super shades if he doesn't know.
If he like denies your existence on social media, then there is something wrong.
It means he's like going on. That's sketch. We are housemates next year. So we will be making tons of videos
We'll
every other
do
week.
bedtime.
Bedtime. Would you guys want to see a bedtime story series from platform 9 and 3?
College.
Thanks for joining us. Hope we helped a little bit. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Tumblr.
Stay classy. Woo! I'm not getting up to